was the 90th meeting between rivals Western Michigan and Central Michigan last Saturday at Waldo Stadium, the MAC opener for the Broncos and the annual battle for the Cannon Trophy. The Broncos scored early after a Patrick Lupro first quarter interception as Levante Bellamy ran one into the end zone from 11 yards out for his 7th touchdown of the season. Gio Ricci, John Wasink, and Sean Tyler also scored touchdowns. Meanwhile, the Bronco defense came up with 3 turnovers and held the Chippewas scoreless into the fourth quarter. Final score, Western Michigan 31, Central Michigan 15. I'm Robin Hook. Coming up, head coach Tim Lester joins me for all the highlights on Week 5 of Bronco Review after this timeout.
Bronco Review is presented by Greenleaf Trust, financial security from generation to generation. Trust is in their name for a reason. They've earned it. And by Shupan. They know metal and plastic inside and out, creating a better environment through recycling.
At Arbor,
we're a cooperative financial institution who
has been proudly growing across the mitten. Our purpose
is to help members
achieve their dreams
through innovative financial solutions.
I am Arbor.
I am Arbor. I am Arbor Financial Credit Union.
And I am here to serve you.
And I am here to serve you.
Little Caesars Hot and Ready Quattro Pizza is not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 tasty pizzas in one. You get a large pizza with 2 slices each of pepperoni, cheese, Italian sausage, and pepperoni, plus Italian sausage and bruschetta, all topped with a sprinkle of garlic and herb seasoning. Try Little Caesars Hot and Ready Quattro Pizza for just $7 tonight. Try our convenient app and Pizza Portal pickup.
Pizza. Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Subaru. We're inside the all-new 7-passenger Ascent from Subaru, which has the same DNA as the entire lineup of Subarus. You get the great fuel economy with the beauty of all-wheel drive to get you through that lake effect snow, the low center of gravity from the Boxer engine, along with the best crash avoidance system on the market today called EyeSight from Subaru. Come on out to Maple Hill Subaru and drive these amazing vehicles. Maple Hill Subaru, for a journey like no other.
When leading-edge medical care is what you need, will you be able to find it?
Right there.
When you find the perfect doctor for you, will you be able to choose her? Can one company give you the expertise, the technology, the choices, the peace of mind that your coverage is going to work the way you want it? Count on it. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Confidence comes with every card.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owner's insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Nolte Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Goes to Bellamy again to the short side, 5, touchdown, Bellamy! Untouched into the end zone, Levante Bellamy off left tackle.
An early touchdown for the Broncos as Levante Bellamy finds the end zone. The Broncos jump out to the early lead, and a lead they held throughout the game. With head coach Tim Lester, the Broncos maintain the Cannon Trophy for another year inside the friendly confines of the Bill Brown Alumni Football Center.
Yes, it is where it belongs. But it was a great way. We had a great start to the game. We covered the kick very well. Got a turnover, punched it in. O-line opened up a huge hole for Bellamy to run through. It's the perfect way to start off every game, but especially a rivalry game.
Here's your kick coverage team, and coach, they're doing a great job.
They really are. We're number 1 in the league in kick and covering, and we actually had a lot of balls thrown, or a lot of balls kicked into the end zone and touchbacks this week. So we're getting better.
All right, the Broncos doing a good job here, and you get a pick. How about that, Patrick Lupro?
Yes, he's from Belleville.
He is from Belleville, my hometown.
He is from your hometown. He did a great job. First start, pick on the first drive. It was the momentum we needed. There's the rally towels. And we're off and running offensively. There's Sky Moore.
You hit him twice over the middle, virtually the same play, a little slant play.
2 different run plays, but the same RPO tag on him. And this is one I thought he was going to take to the house. He's a dynamic young player, and if they played that coverage, he would have had even a bigger day.
And on the very next play, turn around and hand it off to one of the most electrifying running backs in college football, Levante Bellamy.
Yeah, he continues to impress. I mean, we had him carry the ball a lot. This is a big rivalry to him, and we used him 25 carries, I believe it was, and a little bit more than we want him. We'll probably lower it as we go, but he had a great game and helped us win the Cannon.
So you're up 7-0, and their offense goes back to work. They had Ward back in the lineup after missing a couple of games. He's a really good running back, and they got a big tight end too.
Yeah, they did some really good things. They shifted motion so much to get you in and out of checks, and they moved the ball down the field. We bent, but every time we got into that red zone, our guys, they bowed up and they held them to field goals and had turnovers, and I was proud of the way they played.
They tried a trick play down here during the game, and you got them stopped on a 4th down.
Yeah, they tried to look back to the sideline, direct snap, which didn't work, and it was a big change. There it is, big change of momentum right there. And they were just trying to keep the game close, and it allowed us to pull away even further. So defense with a huge stop.
They stayed alert despite the trickeration and made the stop, and now you go back to work.
Yeah, and offensively, we felt like we had a good beat on what they were doing, and I felt John was fairly comfortable with where he needed to go with the ball. And I think we should obviously, I help run the offense. I think we should have scored more, but big play by Mixon. Mixon had 6 catches on the day, and I think we're just starting to learn a little bit more about what our young guys can do.
Getting Mixon more acclimated to the offense, the transfer out of Mississippi State, he was effective in this game.
Big 3rd down guy. That was a big 3rd down. A lot of his catches were 3rd down catches, and we got him to jump off sides. We did a great job with our discipline on our cadences, and it made a difference in the game.
I've never seen so many offside calls on one team in one game like that.
Yeah, our guys did a great job. We knew we jumped on the first one. We pulled our right tackle on play 2, Cans. He jumped off sides, and we calmed him down. And after that, I think we had 7 or 8 of them, and really changed some of our 3rd down situations.
So you played a little keep it in front of your defense here, I think, in this particular game.
Yeah, a little bit of zone. We knew Lou Pro's first game and didn't want to put him in too many man situations. We'd pick and choose when we were bringing blitzes and make them throw and catch. Can you execute a 15-play drive without making a mistake, without throwing an interception, without having a holding call that gets you behind the chains? And sometimes you got to make teams earn it, and we made them earn it, and they weren't able to.
Yeah, the Chippewas came up with a good chunk of yardage, 437 yards, but just 15 points to show for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what matters. I mean, can you put the ball in the end zone? And that's where you make your money. And touchdowns and turnovers. And we got turnovers and didn't let them score. And if you're giving up 15 points a game, and nowadays with college football the way it is, you're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, you've produced 10 turnovers now. That is tied for the lead in the MAC and turnovers gained.
Yeah, they're doing a good job, and we've done it different ways, which is fun to watch. It's fun to watch John on this one spread the ball around. I mean, there's so many different people that catch the ball because he literally reads coverage. It's not always a matchup. There's the one pick where he read the coverage right, and unfortunately Mixon read it wrong. There he is right there. A little bit confused. We got that fixed because that should have been a touchdown.
All right, so your defense goes back to work. You got them pinned down there pretty deep, and they did a really good job of containing the Chippewas.
Yep, and we kept everything in front, and ended up getting a punt. The guy rockets it out of bounds, and we're able to have the ball at midfield going in.
You had pretty good field position most of the game, unlike them. They were starting kind of deep, but some penalties got them out of trouble sometimes.
Yeah, in the 4th quarter, we pretty much moved the ball down the field once on penalties. There's a huge play by Gio. We tried to move him around, but they blitzed and gave him a one-on-one opportunity. John's not going to miss many of those. He broke 2 tackles. He's the #1 tight end in the country statistically right now.
Yeah, with Wasink, Bellamy, and Ricci, you've got 3 of the most productive players in all of college football.
Which is good, and it's not like we're only 1 game in. We played five games, and so they've had a great start to their senior years, and we got to just continue to get them to be consistent throughout the whole MAC conference schedule.
Kareem Ali with a nice tackle there. He's been called upon to play a lot now.
He is. We rotate a ton on defense. Coach Espino and the coaches do a good job of understanding the long haul of what these next 8 weeks or 7 weeks are going to be like. So we rotate D linemen. They're like hockey lines, and we're trying to keep as many people fresh and give them experience as we can because we're going to need them late in the year.
Still a half to go to claim the Cannon Trophy. The Broncos on top 17-0 at the half. We'll look at the second half highlights next on Bronco Review.
Are you considering home improvements? You should consider Blackberry.
Blackberry has completed several home improvement projects in our neighborhood, so when we were ready for 20 new replacement windows, we called Blackberry. They completed the project on time and their workmanship was outstanding. Our friends are amazed, and we love the transformation of our home both inside and out with our new windows from Blackberry Home Improvement Specialists.
Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
At Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Western's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
All athletes strive to perform at their peak, and meeting that goal means putting in extra hours on the trail, in the gym, or on the court. It also means refueling after a tough workout. Chocolate milk has carbohydrates and protein to rebuild muscles, plus electrolytes to replenish your body. And with no additives, chocolate milk is nature's sports drink. So after your next training session, reach for the natural choice to help you meet your performance goals. Chocolate milk, the unofficial recovery beverage of athletes everywhere.
The numbers don't lie. At Arbor Financial Credit Union, our numbers work for you. Numbers like 0, the amount you'll pay in checking fees and at Arbor or co-op ATMs. Then there's $200, the average savings on mortgage closing costs when our members use their credit union. You should probably know about 5, the percentage lower your credit card rate could be compared to a bank. Take advantage of all our numbers. Not a member? Start saving today. Arbor Financial. Bank here, grow here.
Dear Professor Zondak, 4 years ago I arrived on campus, basically knowing what I wanted my future to look like, but unsure of how to get there. During my time at Western, you were there for me, every step of the way, making time, helping me stay on track, and most of all, simply caring. I really don't think I could have done this without you, and I know for sure I wouldn't have wanted to. Unforgettable bonds, unbreakable spirit, Western Michigan University.
Jerigo over the football, snap back to John, blitz coming, they go over the middle, Ricci's got the first down, broken tackle, he's going to score, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Western Michigan. Ricci caught the ball, turned upfield, broken tackle.
Gio Ricci with another touchdown through the air as he broke a tackle. He's a matchup nightmare for opponents, Tim.
He is, and I think one of the reasons is because he'll block too, so you have to respect him as a tight end, not just as a wideout. And tight ends can get underneath the line of scrimmage and out the other side, which makes it difficult. And he plays 80-some plays a game. I got to get him rest. He won't come out, which I love about him, but I'm trying to find ways to get more rest.
And then when you need a big body, you call on Tanner Mathias to go in there and block for you.
He does, 275 pounds, and Borski's 270 pounds and 6'6", so we got a lot of guys that are getting better and getting their first times are getting on the field has been the last couple games.
Great shots from our camera crew here at Bronco Review as they get right into the trenches there.
Yeah, these are views I don't get to see. I enjoy watching them, and our guys are just flying around. Oh, and this was a big turnover. They had gotten on the other side, and Anton came up, popped the ball out, and I think, who picked it up? I think it was Trey.
Drake Spears.
Trey Hayward fired up, and he was all over the field again and back to work on offense.
All right, Broncos go to work. Here's John Wasink, who had a nice game rushing the football on Saturday.
He did. We knew going into the game, we knew they played about 17 different coverages, and I'm not kidding. There was about 17. So they confused him once or twice, and instead of wasting time, he just took off and ran like 2-3 times, and one run play he pulled and went for a big play in the fourth quarter, and there's just a lot of ways that he can beat you.
All right, you got a little Sean Tyler in there. Now here's a nice punt by Nick Mahalik. You haven't had to utilize his skills too much this year.
No, we've been moving the ball and haven't had to punt much, and I hope we don't have to use them much at all, to be honest with you.
All right, Broncos back to work on offense. There's Jalen Hall with a catch, and now back on the ground to Levante Bellamy.
Yeah, with that one we missed one blocker, we would have walked in, and we ended up pushing it in from inside the 5. That one got us to about the 1-inch yard line, and then we're able to take John here at the end and push him over the goal line.
Pushed him in. That's the first time you've run that play this year, and it worked. And Broncos expand their lead. It's now 24-0 after that 1-yard run, and President Montgomery was a happy guy.
No doubt, 24-0 late in the third quarter, 2 minutes 34 left, and you felt pretty good. And you know, we didn't have a great fourth quarter. The penalties started flipping the other way, and they climbed in it a little bit, but you know, we finished with the victory, and that was an unbelievable play by Tranquil.
Runs over the sidelines. He wants to grab hold of that new turnover belt.
That's what all he wanted. That's what he said. He's like, he just couldn't wait to hold it up, and did a good job. There's John running again, and man, what he did with his legs it adds a whole new dimension to what we do. Yeah. And it's fun when he has that element, and it's what makes us hard to stop.
Yeah, he had a 41-yard run here later in the game, but still not over yet. You got to finish this thing out, and back to work on special teams. You get him pinned back here on the one. This looked like it might be a safety.
I thought it might be. Unbelievable job right there by Cam Cooper. That kid works so hard. I love that kid, and he's just playing hard. He's a backup receiver. He's now on special teams making plays, and so happy for him. This is the drive that we pretty much penalized. They penalized us all the way down the field. We had 2 personal fouls. We had a hand to the face. We had a late hit. Of course, they finished it in the end zone, but you know, we didn't make them earn it like we did the rest of the game, and this is a great learning tool for our players.
Yeah, that ended up as a 99-yard drive, but a lot of those yards came on penalties.
I think it was like 65 of them on penalties. So, you know, we stopped them from the 2-point conversion, and you know, that was a great learning tool for our guys.
So you go back to work and trying to grind it out here. You get some yards by Bellamy, and he kind of did a little of that on his own, showing a little jump cut there.
He did, a little spin move inside, and you know, that was a frustrating drive right there. I got after the offense pretty good after that because I felt like we could have gone out there and finished the game, and then the next drive we had it on offense. It was what it should be in the fourth quarter.
There's A.J. Thomas, one of the best tacklers on the Bronco team.
He does it. He's so long, and he can extend, and that was a great play right there by Anton. And they ended up kicking a field goal, which is great. If you're holding to field goals when you're up 3 scores, we're in good shape. But you know, another chance for us as an offense to take the ball and put the game away. It's kind of a way, but I put the nail in the coffin, and this is what this drive was about.
Big run up the boundary by Levante, and now John goes to work. Carried this thing 41 yards right through the heart of the defense.
Yeah, he always has a read. I mean, it's normally a run and a pass, but one of the run options is him running the ball, and he waits for the right time, and then Sean Tyler tags on the last touchdown. And O-line did a great job that drive. I think our receivers did a great job that drive. They were cracking, and we didn't put RPOs. We had them just block, and it was a great way to put a nail in the coffin.
Great run by Sean Tyler. When he turns up the boundary, he shows some quickness.
We have another guy, number 2. I mean, both those guys have some speed that's different, and I thought the defense tackled well. They were, we were sitting back playing kind of 2-minute coverage. This was a heck of a throw and catch by them. Too little, too late, but it was good for our guys to have that opportunity too. We got a lot of young guys in on that last drive.
Well, that's good. Here's Nick Mahalik with another punt, and game's pretty much decided here. You're late in the fourth quarter, but you still want to finish strong.
Yeah, that wasn't his best punt. The location of that punt was supposed to be down the right, to the right sideline. He ended up kicking it in the middle of the field, and we didn't have any of our coverage there. But it was fun to get all these guys in. KG played a lot. A lot of different guys were getting in there towards the end, and it was fun to get the rotation, the whole defensive rotation kind of going like the D-line always goes.
Good deflection there at the goal line, and it ends up 31-15, Western Michigan with its 50th all-time win over Central Michigan, and they claim the Cannon Trophy for the 7th time in 9 years. Coming up next, we'll look ahead to the Toledo Rockets. Now time out on Bronco Review.
You trust Dunshee Body and Frame for all your collision repair work, but they offer so much more like paintless dent repair, brakes and wheel alignment, and perfect paint matching. Dunshee Body and Frame also works with all insurance companies to make sure your vehicle is restored to pre-accident condition. So for personal service and high-quality workmanship, call Dunshee Body and Frame in Kalamazoo at 375-2100, in Vicksburg at 649-8100, or visit their website, DunsheeBody.com. Dunshee Body and Frame, part of your community since 1973.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Volkswagen. This is the Volkswagen Tiguan. It comes in both 5 and 7 passenger models. And now it's joined by its big brother, the Atlas, which comes in a 7-passenger and 8-passenger model, completing the SUV lineup. All Volkswagens are backed by a 6-year, 72,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Best in the business. These are German-engineered, value-priced, with the longest warranty in the industry. Maple Hill Volkswagen, for a journey like no other.
At Arbor,
We're a cooperative financial institution who
has been proudly growing across the mitten. Our purpose
is to help members
achieve their dreams
through innovative financial solutions.
I am Arbor.
I am Arbor. I am Arbor Financial Credit Union.
and I am here to serve you.
And I am here to serve you.
Hi, we are the Quattro Brothers. People assume we're exactly the same, but we're not. We like different kinds of pizza. I like cheese. I like pepperoni. I like sausage and pepperoni. I like sausage and bruschetta.
Here's your Quattro pizza.
We also have different shoe sizes.
It's 4 tasty pizzas in one. Get a large Little Caesars Quattro for just $7.
Pizza, 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 pizza.
More devices, more apps, more streaming. Today, we need more speed than ever to stay connected. So we're making the best in-home Wi-Fi experience even better. We're giving our customers faster speeds and including them in our most popular plans at no additional cost. We've increased our speeds 17 times in 17 years, so you can keep streaming, sharing, and connecting like never before. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Moore looks over the Bronco D. Play fake to Ward. Picked off by Justin Tranquil. Over the middle. Tranquil with the interception at the 44.
Justin Tranquil with his second career interception against Central Michigan. And it's great to see the turnovers, Coach. And your defense now is really playing some pretty good football. You guys are second in the MAC in scoring defense behind only Toledo.
Oh yeah, it's they're doing a good job, and they're getting better. We always talk about them being rookies and freshmen in this system. We have a lot of great players. They're starting to get comfortable in the system, and they're getting their eyes on the quarterback, and they're getting turnovers, which is the most important thing that defenses can do. Hold them out of the end zone, get turnovers. If they drive the ball and get first downs, it doesn't matter as long as we keep everything in front of us, and they're doing a really good job of what they've been coached to do.
You've got a lot of young guys playing defense, but you also got some veterans too, like Spears and Grace and Tranquil, guys like that, Anton Curtis.
Yeah, it's good to have those guys that have been around. I mean, they haven't been in this system, but they have just a little bit more knowledge, a little wisdom to them, if you will. But yeah, it's watching their growth and week by week. It needs to continue, obviously, coming in this week. But it was a great game against an offense that's much improved from last year. To shut them out for 3 quarters, that's not easy to do nowadays in college football.
Well, the Broncos will have to be at their best on offense and defense this week against Toledo. We'll look ahead next on Bronco Review.
What do you do when you discover something great? Well, you tell your friends and family about it, right? Well, that's exactly how Lake Michigan Credit Union became the largest credit union in Michigan. With one of the highest checking account rates in the nation and guaranteed low mortgage rates, word is spreading fast about Lake Michigan Credit Union. Earn more when you save, pay less when you borrow. Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money.
When you need home improvements, you should call Blackberry. Do you need a new roof? Give us a call. We're one of the area's most trusted and professional roofing contractors, having completed thousands of roofing jobs throughout West Michigan. Right now, you can save 50% off the installation of our new roofing, featuring the Owens Corning Duration Shingle that comes with a limited lifetime warranty for installation and materials. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
No matter what pops up during your day, Ascension Borges makes it easy to get the care you need. Anytime, from anywhere. Now you can see a doctor online, right from home, 24/7. Check in online for urgent and ER care. Or even schedule a visit with a primary care doctor. You'll find it all at GetAscensionMichiganCare.com, with locations across West Michigan.
At Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Western's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
The numbers don't lie. At Arbor Financial Credit Union, our numbers work for you. Numbers like 0, the amount you'll pay in checking fees and at Arbor or co-op ATMs. Then there's $200, the average savings on mortgage closing costs when our members use their credit union. You should probably know about 5, the percentage lower your credit card rate could be compared to a bank. Take advantage of all our numbers. Not a member? Start saving today. Arbor Financial. Bank here, grow here.
Sean Tyler has it running right to the 5, down to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Sean Tyler finding the end zone again, and hopefully the Broncos can find the end zone at the Glass Bowl this Saturday. They take on the Toledo Rockets, the preseason favorites in the MAC West Division. Tim, tough assignment.
Yeah, they're Toledo. They're explosive on offense. They're number 2 in scoring offense. They're number 1 in scoring defense. They fly around. It's their homecoming. We're going to their place. It'll be a big game. We're going to have to play our best game to be in the game.
A lot of times you go over to Toledo and it's a high-scoring affair. Now you have 2 of the better defenses in terms of scoring defense. And they run the ball now. They used to throw the ball. They really run it with 2 great backs in Kobach and Seymour.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about nationally, they're number 5 in the country in yards per rush. That's in the nation. So they can run the ball, and the quarterback runs, which is tough. And they throw it well, not nationally ranked, but they throw it well. So it's hard to stop them, and we're going to have to find a way to slow them down. And I feel like our defense has the ability to do that, and they have to slow our offense down. And they're really highly ranked defense. So it's going to be a great game, and it'll be a challenge for us. We're looking forward to it.
I know John Wassing's anxious to get over there and play this game. He was injured early in the matchup last year in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, he got hurt in play 3. So he's never played Toledo. 2 years ago he was hurt. Last year he got hurt in play 3. So we've never played him with our quarterback. So it's going to be interesting to see. We got new faces, and so they got some new faces too without some of those NFL wide receivers. So we got to show up and be us and just play a better game than we did last week, and we'll put ourselves in it.
Big game early in the season. Coach, good luck at Toledo.
I appreciate it.
We'll be back here next week with all the highlights when the Broncos take on the Rockets in the Glass Bowl. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Bronco Review.